What's up YouTube? My name is Rob and I'm back for another reaction video. This time around, I'm checking out a new rapper that I haven't met yet. His name is Big Narstie. Big Narstie. Oh my god. Okay. That's his name, Big Narstie, or Big Narstie as it's spelled, Narstie. This ought to be interesting. I'm just gonna call it. Who knows? Who knows? My last name's Smalls. You got Biggie Smalls, but you know what? That demands respect. If he actually knew Biggie, he actually knew what he was about in his raps. So I'm hoping it's kind of going to be like a similar situation right here with Big Narstie, and that we can get into it. Because I have two different people that requested this guy. The first person that ever requested it 2 months ago on probably the weirdest video I've since reacted to. Artful Dodger. Moving Too Fast. That was a song instead of a rap. That was weird that I got that request, but he put it up. The first guy who reacted to it, his name is Chris James. Again, his name is Chris James. He said, "React to Big Narstie Fire in the Booth Part 3, bro. You will like it a lot." Awesome. That was the first guy who requested it. And then a month later, the second guy who requested that was this other guy named Scott Bloomfield. Again, that is Scott Bloomfield. And he responded by saying Big Narstie is a good storyteller. And I basically said, somebody, please send me a good storyteller, and hopefully I can get into like a different forms of raps and different skill sets between the different rappers. You can have the fast rap type people. You can have the creative rap type people in terms of like creative wordplay and all. You can have great storytellers, and you can have great message senders. So hopefully this will be a really good story teller, and hopefully I can get something really cool out of it. So without further ado, because I hate running my mouth, and this thing is like 18 minutes long. Big Narstie Fire in the Booth Part 3, and I'm checking this sucker out in 3, 2, 1, click.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Oh yeah, perfect.
What time did you hear this, right?
Let's get ready to
You got the chain?
Nothing seemed certain, nothing seemed working. I was daydreaming, smoking weed out the curtain. Looking at my baby like raw, I'm just a burden. I'm trying hard, but nothing seems to be working.
Just smooth.
I feel
with it.
confused because the works that I am working, I cannot see the rewards I am deserving. It's big decisions, fam, and I am not certain. But in the lion's den, you cannot be nervous. Maintain my purpose, kept it original, nothing but workers. Only as you can handle the circus. After burst the pipe, they knew it was curtains. Marine Corps, my niggas kept chill like Gurkhas. Brixton with some murders. Got to the top of it with no Sherpas. Serving more than a servant. Out here being more than observant. Surrounded by tin men and vermin. My past and future is definitely not certain. But Eminem style, gee, you know I will close man's curtain. My top came from Marks and Spencer's. This never came from Burton. Banana clip for monkeys. One away whips in country. The flow's like weed with the munchies. Who's sitting on the wall, blood? Up to the fool. Playing Humpty Dumpty. You are in the presence of a gorilla. I am far from a monkey. Media gang. Man ain't eating right. Here's the Snickers. You ain't the same when you're hungry. Man by the hands, what feed them? Grab man's ankles, drag him to the bottom of the sea. Welcome to where I live, the deep end. I only fuck with you when I'm high, like the fucking weekend. Joking, man is on the cooking. Put a lot of hard food in the ocean. Microphone making calls to Maypen. Try to put something big in motion. March the Sadoshi, respect the dojo. Calm me, release the omen. Rastafari stands alone. I am Bingy, I am the child what is chosen. Pirate sessions, days of cameo. Keeping it grimy, days of Logan. Been around for a moment. Lone wolf, here's the return of the Shogun. Death to any opponent. Grime is a feeling cool in the essence which I control the presence. Make my burst their pipe at a fucking moment. You know, I am lyrically fat like sumo. Throw an MC like judo. I've been the boss since Hugo. Please don't feed the animals. This ain't a normal place, it's a zoo, bro. You was on don't. We are on do, bro. Aliens, 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 blue. God, the team is on Pluto. I was dying through pain, nothing's happening. Back to the same old traveling, getting nicked on a random thing. Label started to have enough, saying this youth is mad, they can't handle it. They couldn't see what I see because I am the king. Stop talking about bass and the phone will ring. Game over, not by the ears of a chilly chin chin from the smile and the grin. People who are going through the pain, what I'm in. It's my turn, rejoice, let's sing. Charlie, I'm coming in. So don't give up, cuz get motivated, cuz man can overmake it. BDL, history in the making.
Perfect.
When that burner starts to spin and an angel gets his wings, I ain't scared of anything. Embrace the pain, cause I've been blessed in every way. And I woke up again today. I'm not in jail or in the grave. G, embrace the pain.
There you go.
BD.
There you go.
Big Narstie! Hey, fam! You are an animal, bro. You are an animal.
Knew it.
Like the next level, bro. Nah, I'm serious.
Oh,
I swear. I said I told you one of my favorite you are. Like, I listen to your thing and I get gassed.
Come on, man.
And then you come and you find the booth and you get me gassed. I was like a
He like,
dancing
come on,
and that,
man,
you know?
come on.
Don't show that on camera.
We got Ripper on production, innit? Come on, man.
Mad thing.
Thank
Button,
you for
man.
the journey, right?
Button, come on.
We going again, yeah?
Yeah, man. It's cool.
Come on, let's start it. There we go.
2003, before grime. UK. Seems a shithole. No, it ain't really funny. Everyone's looking for the bigger check. You get what I mean? Times like that ghetto good, girl from the hood.
All right, here we go.
Long came the fat sweat from Brixton, BDL, Big Narstie. Origins is N-double, first of his name. Trying to push this thing to glory, independently. Come with me. Come with me to victory. BDL based Defense League. Hey, Charlie Slough.
Let's get him.
Yo. Grind battle of Hastings. These niggas are faking. Sellouts get no ratings. Told man to claim their glory. Man's sword and shields are shaking. Now the dragons awaken. King Narstie BDL, first of his name who held the great king. Grind castles a shithole. All of the walls are caved in. Only King Narstie and the BDL were the troops remaining. All for one and one for all. Told man keep invading. Uncle Paints, grind releases, I pushed the enemy's gates in. Man said the scene is ours. Scene was under attack, man picked up the white flag and ran for bot music. Fucking cowards. Only help, power, OGs up north, 0121. Traitors will die for treason. These fuckboys can do what? I gave them war.
We know how to wheel up.
Let me announce myself. I'm Big Narstie, King of BDL, first of my name. House of Medwin Street, Brixton A. Come on, man.
Everything on smash. Your paycheck. You don't even gotta talk about it. He's making
that man, respect
making you
that
lose
man.
money. Making you lose money. He got everything under control right now.
Oh, man.
And he in there laughing too. Like, really. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Let's go again, please.
Let's do it.
He
was
had
like a
that
move.
Game of Thrones level style going on.
These BG, before grime. Deja vu. The scenes in tyranny. Outsiders. Tight pants and mohawks. And dreams of funky house. And pop music is taking over the scene. Time in peril. Radio stations, grime raves ain't happening. Promoters don't want to book us. Who will put on the tour independently for the grind? Who will put on the tour? Long live King Narstie. Grand battle of Hastings. These niggas are faking. Sellouts get no ratings. Told man to claim their glory. Man's sword and shields were shaking. Now the dragons awaken. King Narstie BDL, first of his name who held the great king. Grand castle's a shithole. All of the walls are caved in. Only King Narstie and the BDL were the troops remaining. All for one and one for all. Told man keep invading. Uncle Paints, grand releases, I pushed the enemy's gates in. Man said the scene is ours. Scene was under attack, you picked up the white flag and ran for pop music. Fucking cowards. Only help, power, OGs up north, 0121. Traitors will die for treason. You fuckboys can do what? Give them war. Pillage and plunder villages, spread grime across the nation. Gave them a BDL tour, told my squad to prepare my armor. Only dragons walk on lava. Who has the heart of a martyr? BDL, this is smarter. BDL attack. Soldiers ride with me then. Every G you see in BD, they stand right here as free men. When you see these niggas on road, pop their chains and fucking free them. They remind me of slaves. I'll free niggas with bass. R.I.P. the house nigga.
Nice.
Behold the prophecy of the Django. Is it wrong for me to know my worth as a man, bro? I control the zoo, it's the BDO gang, bro. No spits, kangaroos, man can go. I am lord of the Asbos. I will put man's head on a spike, hang them over the bridges of London. Look inside their soul, there isn't a warrior amongst them. But man, a warrior, take man's head like Cole the Conqueror. On this journey to hell, let's see who will follow you. The night watch begins. Like seatbelts, I'm strapped in. You said retreat, I scream attack. That's why they call me the Mad King. You possess the blood of a mongrel.
Game of
and the heart
Thrones.
a coward.
Oh,
Archers
man.
load the wall, give them hell. Victory is ours. Stand here in the face of tyranny. Mohawks and sellouts and tight packs, cause breach the walls. Common man across the land, defend these walls. Claim your glory, embrace the iron price. Narstie Burfian, true king, send them all to the Lord of Light. I will not go quietly. BDO when you mention grime. Hard work and patience multiplied by time. People power, vibes. Shit. Come with me, man.
Oh man.
Come on.
But that was epic, man. They need to make that into a movie.
Come on, it's coming.
That could sit nice on Netflix. There
Big
are
up
other
Arya
things
Stark
available.
and Ed's gonna be in
Oh
it.
Yeah.
man.
That's gonna be stiff. Grime Battle of Hastings.
That was mad. That's like a little education as
Come
well.
on.
Are we going again?
Yeah. Boom.
Alright,
Larger
I like the
X to the
second
beat.
one.
Let's take it down a notch.
Let's get on, fam.
Oh, I like this beat. All right. Nice.
Yo. Jim Jones. May. R.I.P. Grandad. Boom. Came out the womb and it was doom. Gee, I had plastic, I never had no silver spoon. Poor ting Pickney, every day we made do.
There's a
God
story,
bless my
okay.
mum. She looked in her cupboard and saw nothing. But give thanks, managed to make food. She kept on saying though, God will get us through. There's
Nice.
4 people what are living in this yard. But the food she's cooking can feed 2. Bros in jail and dad ain't about. No more Cartoon Network, let's get loot. I weren't satisfied with scraping by. I weren't satisfied with making do. Everything's dysfunctional, turned me to a raging bull. Big man stress, I can't concentrate. In school, shot a cue to Patrick. Pick up page from school, I ain't happy. Plus my mind is breaking too. Looking in the windows of Frank Johnson's, thinking how I'm gonna get them 9.5s in grey and blue. Road money put food in my fridge. And road money gave me clothes to go to school. I ain't accepting where my life is at. Tired of being the have-not, going inside the shop knowing I couldn't buy that. So I'm on the beat, drums including the hi-hats. Red brick, clapping off G, I'm trying to find cats. Money's where my mind's at. Gunpowder life, got me sidetracked. Drifted from my fam, cause I wanted to be the man. Didn't give a damn. Pain, that was my bad. 10 racks on the bed, mad I nearly climaxed. Life's like a movie, and I'm watching it in IMAX. There's an elephant in the room, so we try act and hide facts. But the fact is, life
Feels like
went
an
shit.
outsider.
Road change, boy meets girl. What in a fairy tale? Blood, but raw, the journey's hell. She don't love and I don't trust. And she's in love and I'm in lust. This ain't ending well. She's got it all together. Baby, I'm on the dark side. I'm just trying to avoid a cell. I see my brother love a girl from inside a cell. Pain, and that didn't end well. But all's well what ends well. Set ship and set sail. Paradise turns to Heartbreak Hotel. A lonely feeling what we both know well. I tried to stick, but it never seems to gel. I needed a knee, couldn't you see, baby girl? That man was missing, gone farewell. Man was wishing me, but none of it was well. I felt trapped, fam, like I was in a cell. I tried to give you me, but baby, you wanted was Denzel. Farewell, let's put this all in a nutshell.
Hey.
Pain, there is no fairy tale.
That's what that
You
vanity
think
cost.
you know, but you don't know. How did man get here? Perseverance and hope. I was just a sailor on the boat, taking orders from a captain. It took a while for me to see my own boat. There is no wrong, there is no right. This is just pain, hard times and sacrifice. Mummy on her grind, doing 9 to 5, plus the 5 to 9, including the overtime. Coming home to see if man is alright.
Perfect.
Yeah, man's going school in the day, staying with mum at the madhouse at night. Picture perfect seeing niggas with their dad. Man used to cry when I would think about mine. In my time, she was my superwoman, doing things for me deep down, blood. I knew she couldn't. I'm gang banging, trying to provide. Understand she wouldn't, but gave me unconditional love, even though she shouldn't. The safest place in this world was my mother's bosom. Cause it's mad, yeah, we drifted because she started pulling. My Mount Olympus falling. Crazy church songs singing in my head. Mommy bailing me out, saying, son, it's gonna be prison or death, pain.
Wow. Wow.
Stiff.
Wow, he got
Mad.
kicked out.
I don't know what to say, bro. You never fail to amaze me, cause
Pain.
we just went through a whole array of emotions there. We went from being gassed
Some man's bipolar.
to like being entertained and then pain.
Bipolar, fam. You get me?
Bro, one of the greatest, man.
Thank you, my brother. Jim Jones, Ledge, Mads.
One of the greatest.
Okay.
Telling you.
Big Narstie.
Speechless.
That's how I feel.
Nasty.
That was mad, bro. I had goosebumps, man.
That's the third side.
Mad.
Second
We got more
side.
for them, Narstie, yeah?
Go on then.
You got another one.
You did this on an American tip.
So it's another
Yo, what up? What up, shorty?
What up, son?
I do.
I want Archie the shorty there, by the way. I'm just putting that out there.
Yo. I'm trying to chase a P, plus I'm trying to chase a dream. AL, BDL, blue cuz, man, throw the C. 2 ends, 2 lines, bare workers is crazy. I control a team. These men are funny, like Mr. Bean strap used to go bang. Now it goes shh. Get what I mean? I ain't surprised. I'm clapping keen, back and spleen. I'll be peeling backs off like tangerines. It's gonna take a lot to manage me. I'm trying to change the levels. I'm trying to change the change. I'm trying to change your thinking. I'm trying to pave the way. I'm trying to be an idol. Sean's in Kingston, plus he's suicidal. Times is hard, nigga, read the Bible. Change those back, get dark skin. Squeezing my note to the main road. If you were the gold, then say so. What the fuck, G? Blood man move more food than Waitrose. Pound sterling pesos. 4-5 ghost ride, no light 05. Bang my ting on main road. Black car, black Mac, call me the Black Knight. It's pain, even the devil may cry. Cause everybody's got a devil inside. How can a man have a pure heart, but still have a devilish mind? I feel like a paratrooper, caught deep inside the enemy's lines. Is it wrong to take a life if it means I'm saving mine? Hand-to-hand combat, disarm the enemy, then physically take his face from his spine. Operation on the G-man tip cause save man's life. That means get home alive. That means burst the pipe. That means burst it. Pain, then hanging out the whip rage. Man better know what I'm on. Ouch, man better know what it is. More than closing kicks. To my niggas in the bits feeling pain in their ribs. No time for fucking. I grow weed like man them grow their kids, crackheads and crazy kids. After pain, it's only rage, you dig. I was in a chicken shop broke, telling man swear down one day, G, I make it big. Now the phone goes ring, 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 ring. And it's all about pain, G, isn't that some crazy shit? Ah, man. Look who's running it now. Look who's shutting it down. Came from the bottom of the bottom. Like crabs in a bucket, my nigga, I made it out. There's no stopping him. Shut down Bristol, Nottingham. BDO, every city, every town. Let's have it, you fucking. Base defense, league it's going down. I went from a bills to a foul. My shadow's the size of a giant. My feet will shake the ground. I took every penny, even though I knew I was worth a pound. BDL now going to America, call me Mr. McDowell. Look who's running it now.
Perfect.
Django flipped on the master. Ran for food, Narstie.
Perfect.
Went to the stake, took no break, accelerated faster. Lion King, Simba turned to me faster. There's no Kuna Matata. Four fizzy in armor, white powder and boiling water. With the morals and cape on, I will burn them all. Hotter lava. I possess the blood of a G and the heart of a king from my forefather. On the route to success. Like Shaka, them man don't say nada. A war. Big man thing.
Big Narstie! Jeez! Wow!
Live.
Venom.
Yes.
Venom. You know what? I've got a funny feeling. This is gonna make everyone talk again.
You think so?
Yeah, it's gonna make everyone ask which one is the best. If it don't, I'm surprised. Bars gone again, man.
Charlie,
Bars gone again, bro. Honestly, man, you're an animal, man.
Charlie, shut the hell up.
I might have to bar you from coming up for a while.
Bar me for a little while. Bar me for a while. Bar me for a while.
It's got too much, bro.
Put me in the beer. Put me in the pub. Be able to be banned.
Disgusting.
They got my Essex G's up north. Gang, 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 gang. BDL.
All right. All right. All right. Now, not super crazy about Charlie, but I appreciate what he does and that he brings in the different rappers and allows us to check him out. Now, getting into this guy, Big Narstie. All right. My thoughts on him. When I first was introduced to him by the one YouTuber that said he was a good storyteller, that YouTuber says his name was Scott Bloomfield, said that he was a good storyteller. Now, he had 4 different ciphers in it, and each cipher did their own thing. But if I had to like rate them from like this was the best one to this was like the worst one, I gotta be honest. He started off not on the highest note, in my opinion. Like that first cipher didn't do much for me, and I was like, okay, we're gonna have to get through this, right? And I was like, oh man, because he was going slow at it, and then he slightly got more and more faster. And in general, that in itself was just a flex rap, right? It was just like going all over the place in terms of the different topics and different ranges and stuff that he could have did, and didn't seem like it was like much focus to it. And then on top of that, the music itself was not doing it for me for that first cipher. So I was kind of out of it for that first cipher, right? And then he went into that second cipher. Okay, this is where he saved it, in my opinion. For me, this is where he saved it. Now, the second cipher was also a flex rap in terms of talking about how good he is and how people around him ain't really any competition. But he did it it's cool to do a flex rap, but he did it in a clever way. That's the main thing. You do it in a clever way. So when he did that second cipher, he did it with the analogy of royalty and the analogy of being in a feudal system and being like a king in that feudal system and having these people around him. And then a big thing that he drew upon, which I just loved and had me cracking up, was when he made all the connections to Game of Thrones. He even went as far as the end to say Big Nasty Baratheon. I'm like, oh my God, Baratheon. Really, really. And that had me laughing. He started saying, putting people's heads on spikes. I think Akala said a similar thing too in one of his other videos. And I mentioned that a big thing he talked about was power. And he developed that analogy of being that king and everyone around him being posers or being weak. But he developed it. And he played everything he did within that cipher, he did within the frames of that analogy. Being a king amongst punks and just posers. That's what he did. And because he did that, that artistically worked. And it artistically was good. And there just was something interesting to see. And that made the true distinction between that first cipher and that second cipher. And then on top of that, when you did the Game of Thrones stuff for me, it made me laugh. So I got even more into it, which made me like it. Now, we transitioned out of that. We had 2 flex raps. One was all a little all over the place. The second one I really liked, had that imagery going. Then we go into the third cipher, and the third cipher is where he got real. Now the third cipher probably ended up being maybe the strongest. Okay, it's arguably the strongest, but you could really say it could be tied with the fourth cipher. That depends more on your point of view, which cipher you liked the most. I'm going to ask you that at the end of the video. Please tell me which cipher you like it the most, but I'm just giving you my view. The third cipher is where he got serious, and this is when the YouTuber, I have to give him credit, Scott Bloomfield, actually, his words actually comes through, and I actually start to see what he starts talking about. He actually tells his story from beginning to end, and he basically drives home the point of learning morals from his story. Basically saying, look, I came from nothing, but now I'm making something out of myself. Now I have that ambition, that desire, that drive to keep moving forward. And I really like that. And he goes all the way back in his personal life to when it was relevant to where he was now. And basically he talks about the struggles he endured in his life. He said, look, my mama, she always struggled to try and feed us. There was maybe 4 of us in the house. I think he said it specifically in the line. There was 4 of us in the house. There was only enough food for 2 or something like that, to that effect. And she said that the mom would look into the cabinet or look into the cupboard or whatever and see there ain't no food there. But she know what? I got God on my side. I know God's going to get me through that. And, you know, that when it comes down to it, you got a lot of parents that feel that same way. And they'll have people that come out the woodwork and help them out. And you know what? That's a very beautiful thing, that his mother just loved him and cared for him in that sense, that she would be willing to just go to the utmost extremes to try and care for her son. And he said at one point, my mama was like Superwoman. So he really had a really deep and profound love for his mother, and deep, profound respect for her ability to just provide. And that's a really awesome thing that he did in a rap. You see all these rappers trying to be tough and all. And he was trying to be tough in the beginning, but in the end, he balanced it out with humanity and saying, look, I'm a dude who had suffered through a lot. And he balanced it out by saying, look, this was my situation. And because he opened himself up to that, you're even more likely to get emotionally invested in his message and what he had to say. And that was a really strong point in the rap. And that's kind of why I feel that was his strongest cipher of all of them. And that, and also because of the organized way he approached it and just got that message out. Then in the last one, the last cipher, I think, was kind of like a mix of flex and also like a mix of like morals too. And I say the last cipher, I think the last cipher, its biggest thing that he was striving to do was send you away thinking. Because when he started it off, he basically said, I'm here to do this, I'm here to do this, I'm here to do this, I'm here to inspire, I'm here to be a role model, I'm here to show people how, and give people the feeling and the strength that, hey, if you're in a bad situation, like I was in a bad situation, you can overcome that situation and you get out of it. It gets better. And that's what he started off with that cipher. And that in itself had a powerful effect. And then he starts to try to convey his morals that he's lived by and try to pass that on to people who he feels would all benefit from listening to what he's at, those morals that he lived by as well. So he starts to pose some philosophical questions in your mind that you then have to take back and listen to. There was 2 questions that really stuck with my mind. He said, well, how can... I think he mentioned a girlfriend or a relationship he had with a girl, and it's like, well, how can we be Christians or we got the devil inside of us or have a devilish life or something like that? And there was one more philosophical question he asked. Right, here it is. He posed it, and he said, is it, and he drew the analogy of being, feeling like he was trapped on the front lines of a war or behind the lines of a war, and said, is it okay for, and he posed a question and said, is it okay for me to kill if it means I would save my own life? Is it okay for me to take a life if it means I save mine? He posed that question, and he starts to give that morality, and he starts to get you thinking in terms of What would you do? What would you not do? What's your and get you thinking and get you self-aware about where your senses of right and wrong are, I guess. And I guess that kind of has some kind of effect to make you think and reflect, where are you in terms of where can you be, you know. And he himself, he was saying, hey man, read your Bible. And I'm like, that's good, man. That's good. He's pressing that message on, and he was trying to give out his truth and give out his message, give out his story, and he was really powerful just in the way that he made it all blend and work together. He was really organized in how he approached the stuff, and I really liked that. But I just felt like that first one didn't really hit as hard, but it's good that he did that one first, because when he did that one first, every rap he did from that point just got better and better with each cipher, and it just made that just even stronger for him. So yeah, Big Narstie, he started off a little rough for me, but got better and better, and by the end of it, I have a really legitimate respect for this guy. So this request came at the this video came at the request of two different people, Scott Bloomfield and the other YouTuber Chris James. Both of them, I have to give you guys credit. Thank you so much for having me check out this video. I really appreciate it. And you all were right. He was a good storyteller, and I was looking for a good storyteller. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. And I really hope you can actually send me some more stuff about some really good storytellers. Now, I just have like one question about this though, and this is something he kept saying like 50 different times. I didn't totally pick it up, and if I'm like woefully just like dumb for not picking this up, hope you just forgive me and just keep it cool. What does BDL stand for? What is that? Because he said it like 50 different times. I'm like, he's like BDL, and he said it like he was talking about the king analogy, and there's BDL, I'm a BDL, and he even finished like, I'm a BDL. I'm like, okay, what's BDL? What's that? What's that about? Like, please tell me that. And if there's something deep to that, or if it's just vulgar or something like that, whatever. I was just like, you know, it's like one of those things where it's like, I feel like knowing it will change your interpretation of what you come to understand about it, you know. So I just wanted to please let me know about that, and so it doesn't like go over my head next time I see this video. Well, with that in mind, that was my reaction to Big Narstie Fire in the Booth Part 3. I'd like to thank for the people who had me check this video out. And as always, if you have a video from another rapper you want me to check out, please put that in the comment section below. Put the name and put the name of the video and the rapper that it is with. And if you really can help me out, please put the link to that video as well. Don't worry about it getting flagged as spam. I'll unspam it no matter what. And with that being said, ciao for now. Good night. Thank you so much.